Yo, what is up guys? Anthony here, back with another Destiny Child video here on the channel. And in today's Destiny Child video, everyone, we are going to be starting our summons for the newest 5-star dark type supporter units, of course being Tiwaz. As you can see her featured on the right hand side of this video screen right now, there she is in her Before Awakening costume, of course looking amazing. So we'll be summoning for her today on her Guaranteed Upon Summoning banner. So I'm hoping to pull her early on, and if we do get somewhat lucky, hoping for multiple copies on her Guaranteed Upon Summoning banner. Now before we do dive into the summons, let's check out the archive here and overview the skills of the newest 5-star supporter, Lady Tiwaz. Alright everyone, here we are in the archive. Of course, her picture is grayed out as we haven't pulled for her just yet here on the account. But there she is, dark type supporter, 5-star units, Lady Tiwaz. Now let's give a rundown of her skills fairly quickly before we do dive into the summons. Now first up here, we do have the tap skill, of course, Queen's Descent, rank 1, level 1 out of 10 for the skills. Deal 391 damage, skill gauge plus 18% for 2 allies. Highest attack in raids, a 70% chance to grant direct hit, ignores a target's fortitude status to 1 dark type ally. Highest attack for 12 seconds long. Next up here for the slide skill, we do have Party Blossom, deals 719 damage, skill gauge charge amount plus 40%, and slide skill cooldown minus 2 seconds for 3 dark type allies. Highest attack for 16 seconds. In raids, weak point skill final blow plus 35% for 3 dark type allies. Highest attack. And the drive skill here, everyone, Dance of Temptation, deal 1858 damage to 3 random enemies, drive gauge plus 150 for up to 5 dark type allies. Last but not least here, the leader buff, skill gauge charge amount plus 15% for dark type allies. In raids, skill gauge charge amounts plus 20% for dark type allies. Now overall, she does have a very strong kit for the raid and world boss side of the game, and I do believe if you decide to ignite her, she will be good for all world boss trials. So she is a decent unit to invest in, pretty strong, and overall would definitely recommend you all to summon for at least 1 copy on her Guaranteed Upon Summoning. Now if you would like to go all out with her for the crystals, then you can do so if you would like to. But anyway, she is a very strong character, and you should definitely at least go for the initial copy and then raise her over time. Now of course, she is pretty strong for this raid, so definitely try and snatch her for this one. As for the drive skill preview, let's check it out here before we do dive into the summons. Alright, so there was the drive skill animation for Lady Tiwaz. Overall, a very cute animation as she does picture herself in the drive skill, and I do like it a ton. Overall, a very nice looking character. But without any further ado, let's dive into the summons tab and begin our summons here for Lady Tiwaz. Alright everyone, here we are in the summoning tab. Of course, we do have a Guaranteed Upon Summoning for Lady Tiwaz, 15 out of 15 available, and we do also have a Guaranteed Upon Summoning for the Tapper Attacker, Moonlight Artemis. Overall, she is a very strong raid attacker, obviously the best option for the light type raids. So if you don't have her uncapped to +6 or don't have her at all, maybe consider snatching up a copy of her if you don't have a dark type attacker like Ophois prepared already. Let's start out here with the Lady Tiwaz summons. Now we do have 32,000 crystals for this specific banner, so hopefully we can manage to snag her early on, and let's see if we can manage to do so, maybe even in the first multi-summon. Now, hoping for multiple copies. If I do receive multiple copies, I will be very happy. We do have a first 4 to 5-star units here, and we do have a Mirror Victoria. Now, not the Lady Tiwaz there, but it's okay as we just started out the first multi-summon. But anyways, definitely would love multiple copies of this unit. She is very strong in 2 areas of the game, so I would love to have uncaps on her. Now, if I don't pull any uncaps for her, I don't think I'll be diving into the solo pickup summon for her, but we'll be tossing her onto the House of Reincarnation list, as if you all did see my blood gems, I do have a decent amount saved up, so I would like to do some pulls in the HOR, specifically on the first option for the blood gems. so we can obtain a few uncaps at least, hoping for Lady Tiwaz uncaps, etc. Now, overall, my list hasn't been too great, as I did uncap a decent chunk of the supporter units that I did need to obtain copies of, so we'll have to improve my list, and adding Lady Tiwaz to the list will be amazing for my HOR summoning category. So for the first multi here for Lady Tiwaz, overall a pretty dry one, nothing too interesting there. Of course, we didn't pull the 5-star units, but moving on to the second one, hoping for her here, and overall just hoping for her before the 5th multi-summon, as it does start to get a little tricky there, and you start to dive into the mission pass a little bit deeper and could potentially have to go all the way. But still hopeful here. Let's see if we can manage to snag her in the remainder of this multi-summon. No 3 to 4 stars, no 4 to 5 stars yet again for the first and throughout second row so far. So a pretty dry one here, unless we do manage to pull her on the guaranteed 4 to 5 star slots here. Let's see if we can manage to do so in the second multi-summon. And no, we do not have her here in the second multi-summon. A very dry multi there, overall a very terrible one. But let's move on to the third summon here and see if we can manage to snag her in this one. Now, before I do keep talking about my summons, I just wanted to ask you all, how did your summons go for Lady Tiwaz? And overall, how many copies did you guys pull on her guaranteed upon summoning banner? And if you did decide to dive into her solo pickup. Now, of course, she is a very nice looking unit, so a ton of people did want this new character. So I'm expecting to hear a decent amount of summons here in the comments. But there is my copy of Lady Tiwaz in, I believe, the third multi-summon and on the end of the first row. So we do have a decent chance of a second copy, so hoping for it in the second row. But there is my first copy of Lady Tiwaz. As for the bio here, you have no choice in matters of the heart. Even I can't restrain my own feelings. So there is my first copy of Lady Tiwaz, and hoping for more. Overall, a very amazing dark type supporter unit, and I am very satisfied we did pull her within 3 multis, and am just very happy we did not have to dive even deeper into the banner. Now, moving on to the second row, hoping for the additional copy, and let's see if we can manage to do so here. Now, I haven't pulled a dupe of a unit in a long time on a guaranteed upon summoning banner. Maybe we can do it here, and yes, we did. We managed to pull a second copy of Lady Tiwaz on the third multi-summon of her guaranteed upon summoning banner. So I am very happy. This will put her at a +1 uncap. So very nice to see an additional copy of Lady Tiwaz, as she's a very strong supporter unit. Now, overall, amazing summons in today's video. Did not pull an additional there, but it doesn't even matter, as pulling a second copy on a guaranteed upon summoning banner is amazing in the fact alone. So there is the Lady Tiwaz summons. Overall, did manage to get her to a +1 status within 3 multi-summons from her feature banner. Alright everyone, there were the Lady Tiwaz summons. Now overall, I am very happy with how the summons did go, and we still do have a good chunk of crystals to save up for future events. Now, we do have some summoning tickets here. As you can see in my item inventory, I did manage to stash my world boss tickets that I did obtain from the Magic Mirror shop, so we'll be claiming some here today, and then I'll be saving about half of them for the live streams here on my channel. So I am planning to have a live stream sometime this upcoming week, so stay tuned for the updates here on my community tab here on the YouTube channel. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, if you are interested in the Destiny Child live streams and of course more videos. But anyways, we do have a ton of tickets here with 6 5-star summoning tickets, 5 of the general pool, and of course 1 of the water 5-star character ticket here. We also do have some soul carder tickets if we do scroll down here as well, a prism, and 3 normals. So we'll be starting out here with some of the soul carder tickets. Personally, I'll be doing the 3 here in the basic soul carder tickets and saving the prism 1 for the upcoming live stream. So let's see what we can manage to snag from these, hoping for possibly the new soul carder. It's overall pretty decent, but you know, nothing too amazing from the new soul carder. Honestly, just hoping for maybe a Showtime. Showtime's always great, but for the first one here, we do have a Pride that pierces the heavens. Overall, a pretty mediocre Soul Carta, and I don't really use it at all. So this one will probably just be Soul Carta fodder nonetheless. So I'll take it. Of course, did just obtain these tickets from the Magic Mirror shop. And let's see if we can manage to snag a decent one, at least out of the 3. For the second one here, we do have a 5-star SOW. Now, I am not too excited about this one, as I do have a good chunk of Prism Soul Cartas for the SOW card, and personally don't use it too often as it is a defense and agility Soul Carta. Now, personally, of course, you do want to prioritize the HP and defense, so don't really use the SOW, and the skill isn't too great on other units. Of course, it does have the increased Dancing Blade damage. Now, moving on to the final one, let's see if we can manage to snag at least one good out of the 3. And we do have here a 5-star Vacation Soul Carta. Now, overall, this one isn't too good, so we did strike out, I would say, 0-3 for these cartas, as they are all pretty much fodder. But it's okay. Basically hoping for all of the luck in these 5-star summoning tickets. We'll claim 3 of them here and then save the remainder for the live streams. Now, I'll start out here with the water ticket and then 2 of the normal premium pool, and then we'll just end it off there and save the remainder for the upcoming live stream here on the channel. So starting out with the water summoning ticket, honestly just hoping for some of the top units. I would say Virupa is my main units I would like to obtain from this, maybe Methuselah as well. As for the units from this ticket, we did manage to pull a Nias. Now, Nias used to be very strong and honestly was a staple unit for the World Boss Trials side of the game. But since then, she did fall off a bit, and I do have her at +6, so this will be a fodder copy for the Ignition side of the game. But of course, nothing to complain about, as fodder is very amazing, as you can just toss it towards the Ignition side or the HOR. Now, moving on to the 5-star summoning tickets here, of course, of the premium pool, there are a decent chunk of units I would like from these. I would personally like any of the 6-hit sliders that I don't have uncapped fully, or maybe a Banshee, and of course a Lady Tiwaz. Now, for the first ticket here, we do have an amazing unit I did not mention in Daybreak Samil. Now, my Samil with this copy is actually +4, so I am very happy with this pool, as she is of course very strong for this raid, so definitely will uncap her with this copy. And I also do have to evolve her to 6-star, so definitely will be doing so. There is my +4 Samil copy with this first 5-star premium pool ticket. Overall, very satisfied with the pools throughout this video, and there is an additional Samil. So moving on to the next ticket, hoping for more uncaps like this one, maybe a Lady Tiamat, etc. So let's see if we can manage to snag something good from the second ticket. And we do actually have an uncap yet again in Failnaught. Now, Failnaught is very strong for myself, as I do need at least, I believe, one more copy after this one. So this should put her at a +5 status. So there is an uncap for Failnaught. Very amazing fire type supporter units, of course, for raids and World Boss Trials. So definitely love this pool, and 2 uncaps in a row is something new here, as I don't really pull uncaps. So let's see if we can manage to go 3 of 3. I did think I was supposed to stop after that one, but let's move on to this ticket, I guess, as we do have a Gunner Billy. Now, Billy for myself is +6, but overall a very good unit, and I do like Billy a ton. So that will do it for all of our 5-star pools in today's video. Overall, those tickets were very amazing, as we did pull 2 uncaps and we did pull 2 5-star water type fodder units. Alright everyone, so that'll do it for today's Destiny Child summons here on the channel, and of course our summons for Lady Tiwaz, as you can see here featured on the home screen. We did manage to pull her within 3 multi-summons and managed to pull 2 copies of her in the 3rd summon. So I am very satisfied with the guaranteed upon summoning banner for Lady Tiwaz, and of course those 5-star summoning tickets, as we did pull a Samil and of course the Failnaught uncap as well. But anyways everyone, make sure to let me know in the comment section below how your summons did go for Lady Tiwaz, and of course any tickets, etc. that you did have saved up. But before you go everyone, if you did enjoy today's Destiny Child video, make sure to leave a like on this one, and of course make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the Destiny Child content, and of course would like to be notified for live streams here on the channel as well. Now with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.